Hello everybody, Mega Goal 4, Unit 4, You Are What You Eat for Conversation, page number 58. Now let's take a look at the objectives. Number 1, listen to the conversation to answer the given questions. Number 2, read and give the meaning of the expressions. And number 3, express offering, accepting and declining food. راح نسمع عشان نجاوب على الأسئلة، نسمع المحادثة عشان نجاوب على الأسئلة، راح نقرأ وكذلك نعطي المعنى الصحيح للإكسبريشنز. برضو راح نتعلم كيفية التعبير عن عرض وقبول وكذلك رفض الطعام. So you are what you eat. Please move on to page number 58. Right now you are gonna listen to a dinner table conversation about a wonderful meal. راح تستمعون لمحادثة على طاولة الطعام عن وجبة رائعة. Okay? So before we start listening to the conversation, I'd like to explain to you a new expression, which is a gourmet cook. Okay? So when someone is a gourmet cook, it means that he is or she is someone who knows a lot about and appreciate fine food. Okay, so we call the person who knows a lot and also appreciate fine food a gourmet cook. Okay, so if I may ask you, are you a gourmet cook? الشخص اللي يقدر الطعام الجيد ويعرف الكثير عن الطعام الجيد نسميه a gourmet cook. Okay, so right now please move on to page number 58 and get ready to listen to the conversation between Nawal and Fadwa about a wonderful meal. Okay, so get ready to listen and please follow up as you listen to the conversation. And of course, later on we will discuss the conversation. We will also read and give the meaning of the real talk expression. And as well, we will answer a couple of questions about the conversation. Okay, so get ready to listen.
4. Conversation.
Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
My pleasure. It was no hassle at all. I whipped it up in no time.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh, no thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled asparagus?
No, really, I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's a shame. I made 2 different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake, and the other is almond creme brulee.
Did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that. And maybe I'll have a bite of creme brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know.
Okay, so right now we have listened to the conversation between Nawal and Fadwa. Okay, so obviously Nawal is the guest, الضيفة, and Fadwa is the host, اللي هو المضيف. Okay, so let's go through the conversation one more time. Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread. Okay, طبعا تبدأ نوال بشكر فدوى على الوجبة الرائعة وتخبرها أن لابد أن الأمر استغرق يوم كامل لتحقيق يعني هذه الوجبة الرائعة. My pleasure, it's no hassle at all. I whipped it up in no time. Okay. هنا ترد فدوى أنه من دواعي سرورها فلم يكن هناك متاعب على الإطلاق، لقد قمت بإعدادها في لمح البصر. You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal. Okay. هنا تخبرها بأنك يعني أنك من الطباخ، لابد أنك يعني أنا ما تذوقت مثل هذه الوجبة من قبل. Okay. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken? Oh no thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed. اوكي هنا تشكرها. أنا سعيد جدا لأنك مستمتع بذلك. هل يمكنني أن أعطيك المزيد من الدجاج؟ هنا ترد نوال أو لا شكرا. stuffed يعني يعني معدتي مثلا تكون ممتلئة، فstuffed مثل ما نقول محشو. أوكي بس هنا تقصد نوال إنها يعني شبعت. أوكي now would you like to try the grilled asparagus? Okay no really I couldn't possibly eat more. Okay هنا تخبرها أن هل تريد تجربة الجريل asparagus اللي هي الهيلون المشوي؟ ترد نوال لا شكرا. لا أستطيع حقا، لا أستطيع الأكل أكثر من ذلك. okay أو المزيد من الطعام. Are you sure? Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite. Okay. هنا تسألها هل أنت متأكدة؟ فترد إطلاقا بصراحة لا أستطيع أكل قضمة أخرى. Oh, that's a shame. I made 2 different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake and the other is almond cream brulee. Okay. هنا تخبرها أن يعني that's a shame. فلقد صنعت نوعين مختلفين من الحلويات، أحدهما عبارة عن كعكة بطبقة الشوكولاتة من شوكولاتة التوت أوكي رازبيري، والآخر هو كريم بورلي اللوز. أوكي so here Nawal is saying, did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that. And maybe I'll have a bite of cream brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know. هنا طبعا يبدو أن نوال غيرت رأيها لما عرفت أن فدوى أعدت شوكولاتة الروز بيري الطبقات تتكون من طبقات شوكولاتة. فهنا تقول أنه في حال التفكير في الأمر من الوقاحة it's rude رفض الطعام أليس كذلك؟ فتقول أنا متأكدة أني أستطيع أن أتوافق مع القليل من ذلك، ربما تناول قضمة من cream brulee as well. فنوال is saying that she has a sweet tooth يعني هي تحب أو يعني تحب الحلويات كثيرا. Okay so right now we have discussed the conversation between Nawal and Fadwa, and right now let's move on to the real talk expression as they were mentioned in the conversation. Okay so spread means an abandoned meal laid out on a table. Okay or laid out on a table. So an abandoned meal laid out on a table. Spread. Now when Fadwa said that she whipped it up in no time, which means that she made it quickly and easily. In no time means very quickly. Quite the something. You are quite the cook, which means a very good something. For example, yes, when Nawal told Fadwa that she's quite the cook, which means a very good cook. Now, come to think of it, something has just occurred to me. Have a sweet tooth. So when Nawal said that she has a sweet tooth, which means that she loves desserts and candy. Okay, so when someone or say that when someone says, for example, that he has a sweet tooth, it means that he loves desserts and candy. Okay, so now let's move on to the next thing, which is offering, accepting, and declining food and drink. Okay, sometimes you are in a situation when you have to, for example, offer someone food and or sometimes you are offered food and you want either to accept or to decline. أحيانا يكون الإنسان في موقف إنه مثلا يبي يعرض على الشخص الآخر طعام، أو تكون في موقف إنه عرض عليك الطعام ف you want to express accepting اللي هو القبول or declining. Okay, now let's go through these expressions because they are very important and they are of course part of your daily life as well. So please help yourself too. Would you like to try that? Can I give you some more? Now, thanks, I'd love a little. Thanks, I'd love a little or some more of. Okay, and also you can say no thank you but. Now you remember when Nawal said I couldn't eat another bite, and also when she said that she is stuffed, or you can say I'm stuffed. So you can just go through them one more time, try to practice them with a partner, and of course don't forget to use these expressions in your daily conversation as well. Now let's move on to the last thing, which is some questions to answer about the conversation. So there are a couple of questions that we have to answer about the conversation. And the first one, does Nawal assume Fadwa went to a lot of trouble to cook the meal? So did she assume that? Yes, she says it must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal meal. Okay? فهنا افترضت نوال أن فدوى went into a lot of trouble to cook the meal، يعني تعبت أو مثل ما نقول تكلفت جدا في إعداد هذه الوجبة. Now number 2, what foods did فدوى prepare؟ ما الذي حضرت الأكل الذي حضرته فدوى؟ So فدوى prepared chicken, grilled asparagus, chocolate raspberry layer cake, and almond cream brulee. Okay, so these are the food or the foods that Fadwa has prepared. Now number 3, what change of attitude does Nawal have and what causes this change؟ مثل ما انتم شفتوا بالبداية كانت نوال ترفض أكل المزيد، بعدين she changed her mind، غيرت رأيها. فما الذي خلاها تغير رأيها؟ So first she says she cannot eat another bite, but then she decides that she can eat more when she hears about desserts. في البداية ذكرت أنها لا تستطيع أكل المزيد، لكن بعدين غيرت رأيها لما سمعت عن الحلويات, as she has said that she has a sweet tooth. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you have enjoyed our lesson. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit the like button. طبعا وبترك لكم في description box below رابط صفحتي على الانستغرام if you would like to follow me, وكذلك رابط قناتي على التلقرام if you would like to join it as well. That's it. Till next time, have a good one.